Hello, this is the DIY Magician with another episode of Dismantle It. This time we've got this little guy right here. We're going to dismantle it for a special project. So wait till the end. You're going to see what we do with our little friend, the little red friend. We'll call him Elmo. Okay, before we get to dismantling him, we need to look and see what he is. He appears to be either a dancing Elmo or a tickle me Elmo. I am not quite sure what it is, but it's a fabric, the skin over what seems to be a mechanical body. It has a little feet right like that with little gadgets on the bottom that do different things. A roller on this one, and this one spins, so it might, do something like this. Maybe wiggle around his head. Anyways, it's an Elmo doll. That's the main thing. We're going to get him open and we're going to see what's inside. Wait right there. Well, not too many screws later. We had 4 on one and looked like 5 on another. We've got it to where we can start taking it apart. Now, before you guys say, well, why is he taking apart a perfectly good toy? Well, I'll tell you what. I replaced these batteries with some fresh batteries and nothing happened. I squeezed on the little handle part here. I pushed and I poked and nothing happened. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take it apart anyway. So here it is. Right down there at the bottom, we've got these little feet type of things. That this is just a little roller, kind of independent, as you can see right there. And it's got that little deal there. And then this one comes off. It has 2 sections. One is the battery compartment here, which is the main motor. That's where all the action's going on. It's spinning around and this and that. That little battery compartment comes out. There it goes. So 2 of the batteries are there. 2 go in there. There is a little gear right there. And it looks like some sort of a little motor right in there. Some more gears and all that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do it easy. I'm going to take the Elmo body off. Well, maybe I should have checked this ahead of time. I'm thinking, how's it going to get around this little area there? Well, we're going to have to take those feet off. So hold on just a second. Let's get the pant legs up, as you'd say. So the pant legs are up. So now we've got some feet and some legs. This one's easy. Hang on one second here. I've got 2 screws inside the foot, right in there. And that will take this unit off. And as I'm looking at the other pant leg, so to say, it looks like it has another connection. So this one is this foot. 2 screws. There we go. This poor guy. Oh, looks like he's going through surgery, or is he doing a workout? There we go. We got 1 foot off. Just like that, okay? That looks like it'll tuck on through. And then we have what looks like a couple of screws right here on the leg to get this big gadget off here. So I'm hoping that'll just separate out. You never know with all the ones in the past. Use a smaller screwdriver there. Got a couple screws here. Okay. There we go. Now you let me know if you're having fun with these videos. I know they tend to take a little bit of time, but I'm hoping that when you watch these, you'll get some enjoyment out of the odd stuff that goes on. So you let me know. You tell me if you want me to shorten these videos up. If you do, if you think you'll watch more of the videos for fun, then I will shorten them up. But until then, I'm going to try and be as thorough as I can because it is a Dismantle It video. And I want to do this responsibly, by the way, too. I know that I could take a power tool and I could jam this in a chop saw and I could get it open in about 2 seconds. But a couple things. That's not safe if you're using power tools improperly. I've seen, well, I don't even want to mention it because you've seen enough videos on YouTube to find out which ones are doing it safely and not. Again, if you don't think that I'm doing this exciting enough, then I will change it possibly for the mass group there. But until then, this is kind of fun, figuring out what's inside something. All sorts of little gadgets there. Just like that, okay. There's all sorts of good stuff in here. Hang on a second. I think this is the motor. There we go. And again, this is a child's toy. It's just amazing how intricate it is and how much plastic is being used these days. Okay, so there is, that's not even the motor. This thing has so many gears, it's transferring from here to this thing. There's even another set of gears in there. Let's see if I can dismantle this part. No, that's still stuck there. This thing here, I don't know what that does. Let's find out. This has a little tiny screw in the front. This was in the shoe, the front nose of the shoe itself, and I think there's something inside. That is a tiny screwdriver, and I don't know. Ooh, I might be able to do it. I don't know. Let's see what I've got here. Oh, there we go. That's the one that's even tinier. There we go. Okay. That will take that little nose thing off there. And again, I'm not sure what this is. We're going to find out in a second here. It separates. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Let's see here. Something in it. I feel like a shape. It just might be some sort of weight. I don't know. Let's see here. Let's get a pair of pliers and break it open. If in doubt, break it open. Okay. Hang on a second. Let's see. You know what? Maybe it broke it open. Okay, so we've got more screws here. More screws, more screws. There's got to be 6 or 8 screws on this counter here. Hang on a second. That's not doing it. Let's get another one here. The whole thing is full of screws. Okay. There we go. Okay, so what else can I drag out of here? Okay, look at this. Okay, so this holds the gears in. Here are all the screws. And then there's all these gears. I'm just going to start popping them out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at all these things. All these gears. Just like that. Okay. So that's just getting to the motor. Now, alright, there's more screws. Hold on a second. This is going to hopefully get the bottom of the shoe off, and then we can get to the actual motor. But there were so many transfer gears in this thing. Okay. If I'm missing a screw or not. I'm not missing any screws. Oh, wait. What is that? Nope. I just need to give it a whole boy. The whole thing is I need this skin for a project. And I wish there was an easier way to get this little guy out of here. He's not sewn shut, or I don't think. I think it's all, you know, pushed on. So, hang on a second. I'll be back. Well, I'm back. I don't know how much farther I've gotten. I've removed a few screws, but I wanted to show you that I had to go through the actual layer of skin of the Elmo doll because there's these little pockets inside. So what I'm doing is, it's kind of odd, but I'm piercing the fur, or because I want to save the skin, and I'll show you what we're going to do at the very end. Okay, so we got it through, so it's through the Elmo, and then there's a little pocket where the screws are inside. So I need to remove those. At least I thought there was. There's one right. Oh, there it is. Okay, right there. Okay. So I'm removing it from the inside. Again, I want to keep the fur intact if I can, because it's better. So let's see if we can get that screw out there. And again, there's this big mechanism inside that kind of shifts and turns and such. And it looks like that's done. So I think I've got majority of that one there. I think I can get this one. I think I got this one through there. I got that one already. Oops. Again, these little slots for the screws. Where is it? Oh. Right in there. Come on. So these, it's very challenging. So it's been challenging. So, but anyways, let's do this. While I'll have you here, I'm thinking about it. I was able to open up that little gadget, and it has a little bag inside with little bits of metal. Oh, it looks like when they manufacture screws and they cut them to length, it looks like the actual remainder of the screw. It's just enough. It's a couple ounces, but apparently it balances out things. And it was sealed up inside that little thing that I was showing you earlier. Also, I found this gadget. This joins the foot to something. I'm not sure what it is. But I thought it was interesting because it had a big, giant, get that screwdriver here, heavy-duty spring inside. This little guy right here. I will definitely be using that for something else. That's a massive spring. I mean, it looks overkill. So anyways, those are a couple items there. Give me a few minutes. I'll be back with some more. Well, I've come to the end of what I want to do, trying to put a screwdriver through it and undo the screws. I'm at my last resort. Now, what I've done is I've cleaned off the cart. I've got the one of the beams that's going through here, and little Elmo's going to be right there, and I'm just going to use my dead blow hammer to go to town and see if we can break him open from the inside. So here we go, dismantling an Elmo doll. Last resort. Let's see. That's very resilient. Let me put him on his side. Here we go. Okay. Is it working? Let's see here. Well, gotta turn on the other side. In fact, I think this is doing more damage than it's good to what I'm doing here. So, there we go. Okay. Wow. This is one solid toy. Okay, let's see if we can do this again. Again, I'd like to keep the skin intact if I can. Ah, boy. It's still intact. I mean, I'm losing part of the shoe, which I guess works to a little bit. Let me see if I can... Even the shoe wants to stay together. I'm sure it's the dream of many of you. Oh, I feel it separating inside. Okay. Maybe I can get the shoe loose here. Ready? Okay. There it goes. Finally. There were 2 more screws in there. That figures, knowing my luck. Okay, so I got that. There's the motor. It's coming out. There we go. Ooh. I took the motor apart. There's the actual, well, okay, so let's get it separated inside. Okay, so I don't know if these pieces are coming out, but at least I got it disassembled to the point where I can try and get this stuff apart. Let's see what else is coming out. Shake it. Okay. He's still working away in there. Okay, that's separate. Okay, there we go. Hang on. Again, I think this has been the fantasy of a lot of people out there to dismantle an Elmo that's like this. Come on. There's a motor in there, and it's pretty good size. I'm going to just shift the rest of the stuff around in there. I should be able to pull it out right out the leg. There we go. Okay. Well, there's the circuit board. A bit sharp too. And come on. Well, there's the part of the motor. Yeah, it's attached to something in there, I think. Or is it just too big? I think it's big. Okay. Well, I'm going to come back and I'm going to have a pile of this stuff and we're going to see what we're going to have to do. But I think I've pretty much done what I can. Hang tight. Okay. Brute force didn't do it either. And I'm telling you, I'd give it some brute force. There's so many cuts and scrapes on this little guy. I finally decided to give up and do what I should have done in the beginning and resort to cutting him open. Okay? So I'm going to cut him right up the back so I can at least protect some of the plans that I have for him. Get in there and give it a good little cut there. These are my new scissors. These are fun. Maybe I should try cutting it that way. Well, maybe they aren't such fun. Well, oh, there we go. Okay, cut him right up the back, and we'll take care of all that stuff right out the back there. Okay. Give him enough. That should probably be enough. We'll start, and then we'll just move or tear or whatever it is. There's all sorts of things in here. Again. There we go. Hold on. He's already cut from this angle here, so let's make it even bigger. There we go. These are all the pieces that were inside. Gearing and little covers. This is the butt area. Okay. Here's the motor. A massive motor. Actually, there's two motors. There's one here and there's one here. Okay. All sorts of little bits and pieces and gears. Let's see. Oh, there's a speaker. So I guess when he laughs and giggles and all that stuff. Some gearing with some little bits of metal. Again, there's all sorts of doodahs in here. Something there for gearing. This is the upper part that, I'm going to bring that down. The arms go through this little deal here. And there's a little mover that goes back and forth. You see it there? This thing here goes back and forth. And then the arms have these little deals that go all the way up the arm on both sides. Come on. This one doesn't want to leave. I'll get him out second. Give him a good pull. So that one goes through there. It's attached to the body itself. So let's get that. There we go. There's one. Two. Oh, that's what it was. It's attached. Let's give that a little snip there. Three. Okay. So this is the neck area. These are the arms that do the little thing back and forth. There's some gearing there. I don't think it would have come out any other way. Let's see, there is, oh look, oops, there's now a creepy Elmo puppet. Hi there, I'm Elmo. I'm not very good at Elmo's voice there. Let me try it again. Here we go. Hi, I'm Elmo. Look at me. I'm dancing. I just got gutted. Ha ha ha. Sorry. Anyways, that was kind of odd. But, so there he is. There's my little Elmo. I have all the stuff removed, all the important stuff. And hold on tight, because the grand finale is up next. All right, well, we finally finished the Elmo. We took everything out of him. We gutted him. We got him everything ready to go. And I want to ask you a question. Have you ever heard of a Tickle Me Elmo? Well, I'm sure you have. Well, this is a Pickle Me Elmo. And that's the punchline. All that work so I could shove my little Elmo into this little container. So anyways, this is the DIY Magician. I hope you enjoyed this fun experience of dismantling an Elmo, a Tickle Me Elmo, here on the DIY Magician. If you enjoyed this video from the DIY Magician, you also might enjoy joining our Facebook group. That's right, the DIY Magician Facebook group. Or you can visit our artist page. That's right, the DIY Magician artist page on Facebook. Or if you want to, please subscribe to YouTube videos and you'll see all the up-to-date videos as they come along. Thank you again for watching the DIY Magician video.